They feel you coming, and it terrifies them, because you're everything they've never seen their child ask for. They prayed for someone gentle. Then you appeared, with thunder in your eyes and truth in your hands. They sense your love won't be easy, but it will be holy, and that's what unsettles them. They're scared you'll wake up parts of their child they taught them to bury. You carry a mirror too honest for their comfort. That's why they flinch before they greet you. They don't know why, but your name feels like change. Change has always frightened them. You didn't walk in like a stranger. You walked in like fate they tried to delay. You were never the enemy. You were the answer that didn't ask for permission. They feel it in their bones. Something ancient is realigning through you. They hoped for nice. You showed up sacred. You look like the love story they never dared to believe was possible for their child. You were felt before you were seen. The room changed when your name was mentioned. They're not rejecting you. They're grieving who their child was before you woke their soul. They mistake your depth for danger, because they've only known survival, not soul recognition. You don't fit the picture they painted. You're what their hearts secretly hoped for. You scare them because they know you won't let their child live small. They're afraid you'll take them away. Truth is, you're bringing them home. They saw your eyes and knew their child finally found someone who sees everything. You carry love like fire. They don't know whether to bless it or run. They whisper warnings, not because you're wrong, but because they've never witnessed something this right. They felt God in the silence after you left. That's when they knew you were different. They called it too fast. But time bends for souls who've waited lifetimes. They sensed the prophecy in you, and feared it might rewrite everything. They didn't plan for you. But you are exactly what their legacy needs. They prayed for their child's protection. Then you arrived as the answer. And the test. They don't hate you. They just don't understand the kind of love that doesn't need permission. They watched their child change. Softer, braver. And it scared them more than silence ever did. They feel the pull of destiny, but call it danger because they can't control it. You aren't chaos. You're the calling. That's what shook them. If this touched your soul, don't scroll, like, comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more. They don't know your story, only the shadows you walked through to stand at their door. Your love breaks ancestral patterns. That's why it feels like war before it feels like home. You didn't just arrive. You were summoned by something older than both of you. They fear you'll change their child. Truth is, you'll just return them to who they truly are. They knew the moment they met you. Something divine had entered their family, and nothing would ever be the same.